Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, this is Rushanty Ashton, and she was before Randall Worrell. He gave her 3 months at the Hotel St. Philip, so she's gone for 3 months for something that she did over a decade ago with a 12-year-old. When I tell you guys that they're in every house, on every corner, in the church, in the schools, they're everywhere. You want to fight me on that, so I guess you'll come out now and defend Miss Ashton. You know, she's like a star, she's like celebrity. Okay, that's what you like, that's what you like, it's what you do, and it's what you like, so you'll come out and you'll defend her. But she was trying to please a boyfriend when she did what she did. But anyhow, Randall Worrell sentenced her to 3 months for the act, and then he sentenced her to another 3 months, but he suspended it, and he said it was one of the most serious matters of indecent assault that he's ever dealt with. See the double talk? Do you understand the double talk that you guys have to deal with? If it was so serious, why did he suspend it? He is going to say that I'm going to give her a further 3 months, but suspend it because it was one of the most serious matters of indecent assault that I've ever dealt with. How does that make sense? How does it make sense? What he is saying about the indecent assault and it being a serious matter, it should not have ended with a suspension of the sentence. It should have said, well, I'm going to give you 3 months more because it was so serious. What you did was so serious, and in my time, all the time I've spent here on the bench, is one of the most serious matters that I've come into contact with. So I'm going to give you 3 more months. That will make more sense. That will make more sense. Okay, these non sequiturs, the way you guys speak and the way things happen in Barbados. No wonder you guys behave so confused. It's a confusing way to behave even within your court system. Okay, so yeah, she was 17 years old at the time, and he's saying you were 17 years old at the time, and I can understand how, you know, you were young, and I can understand how you could have been influenced, but you should still have had the sense to know better. It's crazy the way you guys talk. It's just crazy. If she's young and she's been influenced, and you can understand how she could have been pulled into a situation, why turn around? It was in another, those words were in another publication. Why turn around and say, okay, you were young and blah blah, but you should have known better? How does that work? How do those double negatives, and you say one thing and when you're expecting something else to come behind it, it's something completely different that yours? How does that work for you? It's crazy. It's crazy. But anyhow, Rushanty Ashton, she's off to the hotel in St. Philip, and she's only there for 3 months. She may be out in a couple of weeks. Who knows how it works really, because they will say someone's gone for such a time, and then you see them out, you know, smoking and drinking, you know, carrying on with their lives. But yeah, it was because she did this to a minor, and it didn't really come off well because it was reported. It was reported, and I'm sure that the boyfriend that she did it for is long gone, and this is something that this is part of her history. This is going to be part of Miss Ashton's history. No matter how you try to like get it to go away, it is part of her history what she did, and she has to make sure that it's not part of her DNA and she doesn't do it again. She has to make sure that this is not part of her DNA makeup, and that she does not do it again, and that she doesn't allow no guy to force her to do something. Not that it was against her will, because you don't know if it was against her will, but don't let anyone make her commit such a crime again against someone else. She committed a crime against a minor. Okay, so she has to make sure that it never happens again. Whatever therapy you need, do you go to therapy? Do you guys even go to therapy? But whatever kind of therapy you need, whatever type of whatever you need, whoever you can talk to set you straight, you need to be set straight not to ever do something like that again. And Worrell, he's not really well. So maybe that's why he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. You can only imagine he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. Okay, so maybe he should just like resign. Randall Worrell, just resign and get it over with. Okay, just resign. Okay, this is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.